This has to be the... I need to stop it. This has to be the most on the fence about a series of menu songs that I've ever been in the history of time. I cannot speak over this. Listen, I cannot speak over this. I was never going to be able to do the intro. I've been waiting for my go live thing to end. So the MIDI if the entire game has audio like this, I might have to turn it off. Like, I'm all for classical, and I'm sure it's a me problem. I'm all for classical music, but this is so close to sort of like being MIDI from the late 90s. There's just something slightly... There's something slightly nails on the chalkboard about it, so if you just bear with me while I load up I'm just going to load up the jukebox temporarily, and then we'll get straight into whatever the hell this shit is. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people are in possession of souls. Do not take that as a slight against the game. I'm sure this game is perfectly practical and useful and good and optimal, but holy shit, there is something about that menu music that does not sit well with me. We do this. I struggle talking with music on, but that is particularly in your face. Oh my god! Anyway, hi. I hope you've had a very good stream. I hope you've had a very good stream. I hope you have a very good stream. I'll see you next time. No, that's not. I can't. I'm missing out on a central part of like Twitch-based comedy because I can't fake going offline. I have no screen that comes up when I go offline, so there's nothing I can press to even pretend. But I hope you have had an absolutely fabulous week. It is finally cooling down in the UK, though the humidity is quite bad. It's a weird combination of a little bit cooler but somehow stickier, if that makes sense. I have never been so uncomfortable so consistently over a period of time in my life. And I went through what's the word that I'm looking for? Oh my god, yeah, I'm tired. I've forgotten the word. I've forgotten a word, and you're gonna all laugh when you find out the word that it is. Thank you. I've just reminded myself off the word using. Puberty hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Puberty hit me. It was a very long time ago. Puberty hit me like a ton of bricks. I've been uncomfortable for years. But nothing so uncomfortable as the last couple of weeks in terms of this heat. So I hope for anybody that has been affected, you continue or are on the road to some sort of relief. But in the meantime, I would also like to happily announce that next week is Dolly's birthday. DollyWhiskers will be returning to streaming for one night only. It's become a little bit of a thing that they do on a yearly basis. Please go and follow my partner if you're not already following them. It would be really nice to see you in chat when they go live for the first time. I believe they are playing The Other Side, which is very similar to how Phasmophobia works. I can't promise that they'll be there multiple times. They are chronically ill disabled. When we got our start on Twitch, they were already here. I came onto Twitch, and then their symptoms got significantly worse, so they had to stop. But every year on their birthday, they do like to try and stream at least once. I know there are numerous people in the community that are already following them, but if you're not, I'd really appreciate it. What else do I have to say? I happily announced Dolly's birthday. Because of Dolly, I know what my brain was doing now. Because of DollyWhiskers' birthday, I was like, I'm going to take Wednesday through Friday off. Don't forget, I'll be streaming with Skynats and Seedlit too. Yeah, but I can't shout out all three of them. So I'll shout out you first, and then maybe those other guys get shout outs from me all the time. But yeah, DollyWhiskers will be streaming with Sky, Nats, and Seedler. I will not be on stream with them, but I do ask that you go check them out. They will be playing a game called The Other Side. It is very similar to how Phasmophobia works, except it's not in development by a dev company that is Phasmophobia has got its problems. Because it's Dolly's birthday, I took Wednesday through Friday off work, right? And then a couple of weeks ago, I finally got hold of the people that are going to be reinstalling a new internet connection in our house, or installing a new internet connection in our house. And they were like, we're going to come out on the Tuesday before Dolly's birthday. So I took the Tuesday off. And then I went through a 10-day period at work where I have done, it's been a week, chat. It's been a week. So I took Monday off as well. So I would also like to formally welcome you to a week of RightBigChimken streaming as much as humanly possible. We've been here before. Chances are it won't always end up in like 8, 9, 10-hour streams, but there will probably be some off-schedule chim. So if you like looking at this face, whatever this is, if you like fizzy beverages, you might see me a little bit more than you're used to next week. Last time you had a log off, you hadn't returned to the long streams though, so maybe long streams than you think. Maybe I have done some. Last time I had a week off, I did stream more than I did usually do, but they were all reasonably small ones. Maybe we will squeeze in a long one. Maybe I will do an 8 to 10 hour if I can sort of get my brain around the act of doing so. I need to plan. I need to plan, chat. I need to plan. Work's been rough, and I took Tuesday off stream because work was rough, and I've prepared a metaphor. I've prepared a metaphor for how the last sort of week went, as I was sort of wrapping up to take a week off work, and therefore people were being very peoply, and we talk about people being peoply on this channel all the time, but sometimes people are extra peoply, and that's never very, it never ends as well as you think it would. I was driving. Still 30 plus? Yes. No, sorry. No, it's actually 25, but the humidity has gone through the absolute ceiling. So it's cooled down. Like there's a nice wind cup, but everything is very sweaty. And not in like a, well, there are some ways that being sweaty might be good, but in this case, no. I'm stuck to this chair right now. I am wearing pants, and that's personal growth. But I have a metaphor for how this week went. I was driving to work the other day. And I came upon some traffic lights. I'm not sure if you're used to these in the US, like internationally. You know what a set of traffic lights are. Not what I mean, but I've only like temporary ones. The sort of ones that are on the back of a trolley that they wheel out into the middle of the road and then they delay traffic in a place where there wouldn't usually be traffic signals, traffic lights, however you refer to them. So I drove across on my way to work. I came upon these traffic lights and I was like, oh, I wonder how long those are going to be there for. And it turns out they were there for less than 24 hours. But something funny happened. Chat. Farts are wind. They are wind. I was driving home that same day, and I came upon these traffic lights. And for some weird reason, they'd moved my side, the lights on my side, off the street, so we could now drive through it freely. But the traffic lights were still on the opposite side of the road. But it was a fairly semi-obvious that whatever they were attempting to do with these lights was no longer in place. There was this van, and for some reason they'd left one direction of traffic lights on. The other one was completely off and like in the bushes. Let's settle this.
Chim to Ken.
So I was driving past, and there was this van sat at these traffic lights with the red light on, sort of looking around, going, I don't know what to do. There's a red light, so I have to stop. I don't know what to do. All of the traffic on our side was just freely driving past them. They were sat there with this red light on. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure if the two lights have to be on the same network for it to switch, but he was just sat there looking at this red light that was never changing. And there was this slowly forming queue of people behind him.
Your face is nice, and I'm glad that you exist.
There must have been a full, like, I'm not sure how long it took me to pass him, like a 1 to 3 minute sort of segment while I could see him there. And he was just sat at this red light looking at it, watching the traffic build up behind him. I think he would have stayed there forever, or somebody in the car behind him would have gotten out and like kicked the entire light over because he was holding up a whole queue of traffic. But that's kind of the way my week went. That's kind of, that kind of epitomizes everything that I experienced at work this week. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Sometimes the customer is right, but a good proportion of the time, you have to pretend that they're right, and that just hurts. That hurts real bad. And the spirit of all of that, we have a solution for that in America. No, we don't have those here. We don't have Walmarts full of guns here. And then in the spirit of all of that, I really wanted to go live on Tuesday. How'd you know I was implying guns? I'm psychic. We're playing some cat chess tonight. Cat chess came onto my like feed. It was like, I think it was in a short or a YouTube short. I saw the trailer. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it too hard. We're going to see some of the gameplay, and you're going to get to experience it for the first time with me. I've not played a game yet. But simultaneously, we're also going to try and teach ourselves chess. How many streams this equals, I have got absolutely no idea. You know me, I get really into these ideas, and then it just turns out that they were a bad idea. So we will just roll with it, and hopefully it will be good. And I hope the classical music on the menu screen goes away very promptly, because it is not the vibe that I was hoping for. And yeah, we're just gonna see how we roll. Chat, if you'd like to join me on Bongo Cat, you can use !idle in chat, IDLE. That will give you a direct link to both of these games. One is Bongo Cat. Every time you click or use your controller on your home PC, the cat's arms will go up and down. You can earn cosmetics over time. It's this entire experience as shown by Evil Seedlet. You can fire off fireworks as well. You can dress your cat up in a little special way. It's very cool. Alternatively, you can come join me on Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. If you'd like to join me on Bongo Cat, download the app. There's a pinned lobby code available in chat right now. Alternatively, in the same way, come join me on Tap Tap Loot. Tap Tap Loot is a 4-player game. Similar concept. You design a little character. They walk left to right. You earn levels. You earn cosmetics. You kill things. I just think it's neat. Durandria, congratulations on the first. Welcome, Ryan. Thank you very much for the contribution and welcome in. Chat, if you go to the channel point menu, any channel points entered into the community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. Skylar Carl, welcome in. Evil Seedlet, you're looking absolutely fabulous today, regardless of the obvious problem. I hope you're good, Seedlet. I hope you have had an absolutely wonderful week and have not been too bothered by me inundating you with random TikToks and just generic stuff that I send you through the internet sometimes. DollyWhiskers, thank you for taking the photo of my face. Dolly with the hydrate as well. Jura with the contribution. Cecile, thank you. Thank you, Cecile, for the sub. The fact that you have been in my community now, Cecile, for 6 months is crazy. That time has gone absolutely so fast. I'm really glad that you are such a Cecile's a good egg, chat. Cecile's a good egg. I met them through Nats' streams. They've come in here. They've been so lovely, and just all of my interactions with Cecile have been great. So Cecile, thank you very much for 6 months of subs. 3 months until a stream, baby. Not that I ever talk about stream babies, but 3 months till a stream baby. I never entirely got that trope, and I'm at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Blue sub, welcome in. Nice to see you as well. Dilemma, thank you for the contribution. Blue sub, thank you for the contribution as well. Vulcan Ryan with 230 stream streaks. DollyWhiskers has been shouted out because they're streaming on Wednesday. Cup Noodles, hi. I'm not baking like bacon today. I do not have stop telling people I have Swan Pass, Cup Noodles. TLB, thank you very much for the contribution and hitting me with your pogo stick. Hi. What's going on, TLB? Mopsy Bebop, hi. I hope you're good. I was going to say something. What was I going to say? I don't know. It's completely gone from my brain. But either way, if you'd like to go watch somebody that is genuinely awe-inspiring and just so welcoming in terms of a community and has, even from lurking, I get creative. What's the word, chat? I get, like, creativity through osmosis when I go into Mopsy's chat and watch their content. So please go and drop them a follow. They're a very special person and they do deserve your view. Cecile, 6 months. It has been 6 months. That shout out didn't work for some reason. The first one did. I'm not going to question why the second one didn't. Why didn't the second one work? We'll try it once more to see if the command is broken for some reason. No, second time it worked. Great. Okay. I think we're all caught up. I've talked a little bit about my week. I need a holiday. I had a business meeting. I have business meetings sometimes. I do. I have business meetings sometimes. And not only did my colleague congratulate me afterwards, and they said I did really, really well. I got halfway through the business meeting, like 45 minutes into just me mouthing off at this other company that was in this meeting with us. I forgot the word referral. I got partway through a sentence and we were talking about website analytics, and a referral is when one website provides a viewing to another website. So, like, imagine I start on Twitch and end up on Kick. That's sort of referral traffic because Twitch has told me to go to Kick and I end up on Kick. That's a terrible example. But we were talking about the analytics of referrals and whether or not we could see whether or not people were ending up on our website from third-party sources. And I got halfway through the sentence and I was like, I'm thinking of a word. And I might have been spending too much time on the internet because I said that out loud. In a meeting full of adults that all get paid significantly more money than me, I got halfway through a sentence and went, I'm thinking of a word. When the thing does the other thing and they cross over, and then just a guy in the background goes, referral. Yes. That's the thing that I'm thinking of. Congratulations, I don't look like a psychopath. It went fine, though. It went fine. My colleague congratulated me for how well it came across. I think I might have a personality, chat. I've never wanted to admit it up until this point, but considering I Twitch stream, I've probably been pre-programmed a certain way to sort of, like, fill in radio silence in my brain, and apparently taking whatever this is and putting it into a business environment works to my benefit. How much to my benefit, I don't know. But they didn't increase our cost, which is always a positive. Rachel, welcome in. Are you ready for this? I don't think anybody is really ready for this. Do you know... First question. In fact, I'm going to do a poll. Can we make it official? Do you know how to play chess? ? Yes? No? 1 minute. Answer this poll, chat. 1 minute. I'm very curious to know which of you know how to play chess, if any. I'm going to turn the music off and switch over. I'm going to try and get off this menu music as quickly as possible. I would like to say again, it's a me problem. It's not a game problem. I'm sure other people will not be as negatively affected by this menu music as I have been. But We do this. We turn off my jukebox. And we go back over. Harpsichord? Is that what that is? It's like one of those old... It's like one of those old pianos. Chat, first time playing the game, I would like to confirm it does have numerical audio sliders, so that is immediately, oh, that's good. If I click outside of the game, the music turns off, so I can slightly mute myself. Pirated Piano reminds me of Captain Hook. The game has numerical audio sliders, chat. I've put the music onto 45 for a completely unrelated... For a completely unrelated reason, I've lowered the music by 5 points. Ah, Rachel. Ah, Rachel. That one. Good. I'm getting eaten by a whale now. We're going to get straight into the game chat, and I love you all. Do not leave me because of the bad harpsichord music. This is cat chess. This is cat chess. Cat chess. Campaign 1. Oh no. Oh no, the music plays the entire time. The music plays the entire time. Can you mute it? Oh. Well, now I need to reload the jukebox and find something else. I can't stream with that going on. Blues. Let's just put on some blues. Sinner's Train. I'm all for music that matches the aesthetic, and I'm sure some people will get around that, but harpsichord over a chess game, I'm not. First negative. Also, the timer is actually running, so is it going to teach me how to play chess at all? I'm going to move a pawn. Okay. As you can tell, all of the chess pieces are cats, and they all have individually unique ways of interacting with each other. Is this a bad time to tell you I don't know how to play chess? I'm moving my bishop. My immediate response is to try and be ridiculously aggressive, but I don't think that's how chess works. I took one pawn! Okay, the pawn is mine. This bishop is in an awkward position. But you kind of get the idea. I like the cat purr sounds. It is quite nice, isn't it? That is a knight. A knight can move in an L shape. So if I move this bishop to take that knight, it's not going to end well. I'm going to move the bishop back one. So as you can see, the knight moves in an L shape. So I can go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1. We are going to go here. I do not know the benefit of moving one of the rooks. I even know the names. I know the names, chat. This is bringing back that one time my dad tried to teach me how to play chess when I was a small boy. And the difficulty is...
Hooray! DollyWhiskers has been nesting with us for 47 months. It's that time again. Did you know that Joe Menesky, a writer for Star Trek, The Next Generation, inserted mentions of 47 into nearly every episode he wrote?
No.
That 47 is a Keith number? There
No.
are 47 prefectures of Japan.
Nope.
The planet Mars follows a 47-year cycle after which it returns to the same position among the stars and the same relationship to the Earth and Sun. 47 is the calling code assigned to Norway. Or that New Mexico was the 47th state to be admitted to the Union? Well, now you do.
I didn't know any of those. Out of interest, would you like to know? I can use the laser pen to play with the cats while we're playing chess. It only seems to affect the pawns, though. The other guys don't seem to be that interested by it, so I can put that over there, or I can take this ball of yarn. There it goes. Yeah. See, you can play with the chess pieces as you go. So my dad tried to teach me how to play chess once upon a time, and I remember how the bishops move, and I can remember how the horses move. I can't remember how the rooks, the king, or the queen move, and I can't remember if the queen is bad. You don't want them to get the king, because that's checkmate. This is going to be a lot of trial and error. Rachel, thank you for returning your tiger paws egg and borrowing a twinkle egg. I think I've moved too many pawns. I think I have moved too many pawns. Somebody's gonna have to take something eventually. Sorry, get the yarn off the board. Get the yarn off the board. I can move that guy there, but he will be taken by that bishop, so that's a bad thing. No, resume. I don't think this can be considered good chess. Can I have... Okay, you go there. Okay, that's fine, we're even. Yeah, I don't understand how she works.
Meow.
And I'm a little bit turned on by the king.
Meow.
Why is that so sexy?
Meow.
Why is the king so why is it so humanly weird? Okay, let's move on from that. Meow. That is an amazing meow. That's not the other ones sound real. That just sounds like a dude meowing. I don't know how the queen works, and I'm a little bit turned on by the king. Thank you for clipping that, my beloved wife. Okay, we're winning by 1 point because I took one of his pawns before he took one of my pawns. I'm going here. Why is he bringing his king so far forward? Can a pawn capture a king? No. Well, color me confused. If I move him there, he is gonna get taken What can you do?
Meow.
Okay, the king can't move diagonally. The queen can move diagonally. Meow. Can a pawn move left and right? No. So what I can do is move my knight here. I just wanted to see what was going on, but it didn't let me. It wouldn't let me see what was going on. I really want to take this guy, but the bishop's in a bad way. No, I don't want to lose my bishop, chat. Apparently I won. Why did I win? Is that checkmate because the king can't go anywhere without being taken the next round? I'm really good at chess. Continue. Actually, yes, I think it is. How long is this campaign? Okay. I mean, it was the first level of difficulty. It was the first level of difficulty. Let's not get too excited. Number 2. Now, if only I could... Straight away. I don't really want him out there for this amount of time. The knight can't physically get to him. And it would take 2 moves for the bishop to move that far. Thank you, Rachel. This is overly aggressive chess. Why would he... Why would the AI put him there? Okay, so... I can take his knight, which will work to my benefit, but I will lose my bishop to a pawn. I mean, I can take his queen right now. I mean, it was better than losing my bishop to another bishop. Sorry, a knight, but he's now queenless. He is queenless, chat. No bitches. Over here. Now, if only I knew how to play chess. It's possible. It's possible. I know I put it jokingly in the title. It's possible that I am, in fact, playing checkers. Because I'm pretty sure most like chess people would be able to go, okay, he's going to move here after this, so I need to put... I'm not like pre-gaming him in any way. I'm just sort of hoping... Ignore those cows. Okay, he's now bishop and queenless. But my queen is just out there in the middle of nowhere. Protect your queen! See, here's the thing. I can move him there. The king will take him. Move him there, the king will take him. Can the king move diagonally? Checkmate because... Checkmate because... Checkmate because the queen can move in any direction as long as it's like... I think? They can move up, down, left, right, diagonal in all four corners. God, I wish I knew what was going on. Okay, so... Have I succeeded? Yes. Number 3. Oh my god, it's an army of Georges! See, he was on to me then. I was going to move my bishop up there to take his knight. It's not going as well as last time. My cat is very concerned about the cat noises. Tell them it's okay. That was a really weird choice. I have nothing that can get there to him. I don't quite get it. Why did that one guy have such a death wish? Watch me play with absolutely no strategy whatsoever. We're just gonna line my pawns up in a nice little row. Is the AI straight up broken? Is the AI okay? I don't think the AI is feeling very well. Roman! Well, that pawn is going to be gone. No, he can only move in L's. He can take that pawn. You're down. Problem is, I need somebody who plays chess to tell me whether or not the AI is any good, because I feel it's really weird that they're just moving the things back and forth. You go there. I could trade bishops right now. If I put that bishop there, if I move that bishop to this pawn, AI is the orange cat, right? Yeah. It seems really weird that it's allowed me to do this without moving any of its guys forward. If so, that explains it. In what way? Like, why is it doing that? That's not good chess. Orange cats have one brain cell. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. You got me there. I should have seen that coming. So I could move that bishop. I could move that bishop and take that pawn. But his bishop will be able to go basically entirely across the map. Take him. Okay. But he could have gone all the way and taken my bishop. Why didn't he take my bishop? Because now I can't... There goes the queen. I mean, I'm winning. I'll take it. I'm winning. He's losing. You're dead. I'm gonna have the... I'm gonna... At the rate we're going, he's gonna have a rook and the king on the board. Yeah, we have one pawn, one rook, and one king. Win a game without... I mean, I'm getting all sorts of achievements. Win a game without losing a single piece. How are we doing? I'm guessing this is... I'm wondering if this is difficulty level? Or maybe the cats just behave differently depending on the breed of cat that they are? Is it the breed of cat? Was that ginger cat chess? Have they... Was that ginger cat chess? Horsey, go over there. Yeah, because why are these guys now behaving like I did last time? Bad cat. No, I fucked that. There goes my bishop. He needs to move. I've done it bad. This one is a lot more aggressive.
Meow.
Now you're flat. Meow. Okay. The pawn can move too, unless it hits a unstoppable object. You go there. You go there. No, the rooks can move. Okay. Okay, the rooks. The rooks can move forward in a straight line. I don't look, but my queen is so far forward. Aww. Why does... No, the other queen is taking the... Okay, the game lured me into a false sense of security, and now this one's kicking my ass.
Meow.
That is still the weirdest... It's weird. Am I about to lose?
Meow.
Is there any way I can fix this? Why can't he move there?
Meow.
I have royally screwed this one. Ironically, I've screwed the pooch. Okay, queen is gone. Okay. And now we deal with pawns. And immediately lose the thing because I've forgotten that the castles can move in a straight line. Is anybody else learning how to play chess, or is this just an absolute clusterfuck of noise? Hi, Sippy. Aggressive. Okay, my castle killed the other castle. I can now also take this pawn. I can't. That one. I can take that pawn. He then takes me. I then take him.
Meow.
Meow. The king needs to move. Is that how chess works? Is that how chess works? If you get a pawn across the entire length of the thing, it becomes a queen again? I have never, ever heard that as a thing.
Meow.
Well, this guy can now move diagonal. I think that is an optional rule set, maybe in speed chess only. I've never heard of that as a thing. In checkers, yes. In chess, never. Okay, that's fine, but no, he can't do that. You can totally promote it to any piece. Queen is just the most common.
Meow.
I really have messed this one up. Yeah, Queen's just in the background killing all of my dudes. Now, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. The queen is dead. Marek, welcome to Bongo Cat. Population U. You are a pony. I'm not entirely sure I can physically win this. How? This dude can move in an L shape.
Meow.
So you can go there.
Meow.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
Okay, the bishop is on his way.
Meow.
Meow. I don't.
Meow.
I don't entirely understand how the king moves. And the pawns can't take a bishop.
Meow.
I'm assuming that's game because I have won my king. No?
Meow. Meow.
What do I... How... Can I win?
Meow. Meow.
You may have to surrender somehow?
Meow.
I don't think this is winnable. Ah, that's where you're wrong. Ha ha ha! My king can't take anybody. This is the thing. My king can't capture anyone. I can move around until they kill me.
Meow. I'm just gonna put it out there, chat. I have balked the game. I have soft locked the game. Through utter skill and ingenuity, I have soft locked the game. Meow.
Okay. Back, yes. No? Leave. Let's try that again. Okay. Yeah, this one is so much more aggressive. Ad starting any second, chat. It's exactly the same mistake I made last time. Exactly the same mistake I made last time. No! Oh, no. Leave. I cannot start the game the exact same way and lose the exact same way. Put him there. Okay, the bishop's coming straight out that time. Okay, put you there. That AI is substantially more aggressive. Don't lick your enemies. Oh, hey. Look at all that pussy.
Hooray. Nats has been nesting with us for 17 months.
Firstly, it's
Look at all that pussy.
It's the most pussy I've ever seen on this channel. I did not want to put my queen out there straight away. If I put my bishop there, the rook takes it. Are you winning? I think so. I've immediately fucked it up because I was talking to you. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, queen kills queen because I misclicked. And that's the story I'm sticking to. This is a weird Witcher stream. It doesn't say Witcher, does it? No, it says it definitely says cat chess. It definitely says cat chess right now. I've screwed that up already. Cecile, sometimes you just see a game that is so on brand for your Twitch channel that you have to try it. This is that game for me. I had to try it, and let me tell you, the music in the menu, it's given me, it's upset me. Welcome back from the ads chat. We're talking about the menu music. The harpsichord menu music. People should write, like, academic papers on that harpsichord menu music. Oh, you haven't tried my new game? I haven't. I've been very busy this week. Okay, so this bishop is safe because he has a pawn in the way. As soon as he moves this pawn, this bishop is no longer safe. I could take that bishop, which is fine. That's an odd choice, because now I can do that. I can take his bishop there, but he will take my bishop with his queen. That will still give me a good couple of points lead. What kind of chest this is? You can move several turns. Nah, it's one at a time. I do that. Yeah. There goes El Bishop. Okay, well, I have a lead on them. I have a 3-point lead on them. This entire whatever he's doing here is kind of infuriating. You go there. How exactly do you deal with this? Okay, he's actually pushing in now. Yeah, you better die. You're taking him. This dude is a problem. Take him with my queen. When will you free me? 175 streams straight. Open Enor. Open Enor. No, not right now. I'm busy. Am I getting DMs from you right now? I'm not getting DMs from you right now. I'm getting DMs from somebody else. Gasp! I need to move this guy to here. Defend the queen! You regularly DM me when I'm live. What are you talking about? Okay. He's committing death by porn. That's a good way to go, death by porn. Get it? It's a sex thing. I love the little boom noises. It's a very satir as much as I bemoan the menu music, I'm remembering how to play chess, which is kind of impressive. The fact that it gives you guides for where each person can go, groundbreaking. Actually groundbreaking. He's gonna go across to there. He is, probably. I baited him out! Hey guys, I told Chim today that I can do... Hey guys, I told Chim today that I can do sign language up to Q now, and he said, what's Q? No, you said... What did you say? You said, I can sign up to Q. Without any context. And we'd been talking, like, I assumed you were talking about some video game I'd never heard of. But I'm not okay, no, thank you for noticing. I'm very tired. Why would he not take that pawn with that pawn? some crumpets would remedy that. I have no crumpets and I must scream. I have some toast for after stream, but no crumpets whatsoever. But I did receive my new modem, so better internet will be coming to a stream near you Tuesday. No, for real, GG. There was a concern that it wasn't going to turn up because they ballsed it up so bad the last time. But they didn't, and that's personal growth. This bishop that he's got up here could just take this pawn, but then I would take it with my bishop, and then I would lose it to his king. Yep, there it is. Oop, there it is! Okay. Move him there. If I get... No, it has to be a pawn to go across the... I can take his queen! Again, I think I'm playing checkers. You do not have to clear the board every time you play chess. If you've been affected by any of the misplays of chess that I've done this evening, please respond in the comments. I showed you my checkers. Please respond. We're doing substantially better than the last time. My difficulty is I'm still not entirely sure how to get him into checkmate. You go over there. Okay. Feed me your bishop! Okay, so that's fine, and the king can't... I just binned my queen for no reason? When I was a king last time, my king wouldn't take anything. But his king could take something, and I don't understand. How does one do a checkmate? Like I actively don't know how to trigger a checkmate. Which is kind of silly considering I'm playing a chess game. Okay, I can bring back my queen. Okay, I'll bite. I'll bite, chat. I'll bite. I'm Googling chess rules. How to do checkmate in chess. Checkmate occurs when your opponent king is attacked in check and there is no legal way to escape. The player can escape. I thought you were a chess master. Not even a little bit. I literally haven't played chess since I was like a wee lad. The Arabian mate. There are different types of the smothered mate. To be honest, surprised you don't know chess. I have a very basic understanding of it. The act of checkmating was what I thought, but the checkmates I've done so far have been completely by accident. So, my issue, probably in the game it will not do checkmate until you do a checkmate. What they mean cannot move anymore. LSS threatened the king in a way he can't become unthreatened. That's what I thought. He can move diagonal. I'm so confused by some of the movements of these pieces. Stop losing people. That would be good. He can't beat me at this point. He can't physically win. So it is a case of me... It is a case of me somehow moving him into a position where he can't... And the AI is doing that thing again where he's just moving back and forth on two spots. Draw by stalemate. Does that count? Why was it a stalemate when he had so... I don't understand that one. Why is it a stalemate if he's got so... Means he didn't have any valid moves but wasn't in check. So does that classify as a win? No, it doesn't. Okay, I am aware of the fact that there is like a how to win chess in 3 moves. How to win chess in 3 moves. To win chess in 3 moves. Check in 3 moves. I don't understand. Either way. Fine. See, it's easy. You move the thing. You do this. I move the thing, the cat shook the butt. And then you move the other thing, like this. No, I can't move that thing. Put that thing there. Put that thing back where it came from. Oh, so help me. Okay, but you there. I take your pawn. I drink your milkshake. I see you DMing me. You said you don't DM me. I think you're a filthy liar. Miss having a cat. I haven't heard a purr in 15 years. Well, that's straight up not true because I've sent you audio of George purring. Like, that's false. I'm pretty sure I sent you audio of George purring anyway. I could be wrong now. I've said that out loud. As in my own ears. So when you heard that recording of George next to you, so your phone wasn't next to you when you heard George purring? It's completely different in person? Valid, that is true. I'm being dense on purpose? No, I'm just... It's been a long week. It's rude to point it out. I'm sending my queen out. My queen is on the move. Bonk? I have no bonk. I have no queen now either. See what you did? See what you did? How dare you, honestly. I move. I have no idea how to play chess. Do you want me to teach you? Do you want me to teach? Do you want me to teach you? The pawns go forward and diagonal when they capture. The bishops go in a diagonal. The queen goes anywhere that they fucking well want to. Especially into my belly. That pawn just spun kicked the other guy. He's gonna go forward 1, and then my horsey can take him. Horsey is a technical term. Meow. How did I not see that? I've been avoiding that one and that one for ages. What? Is that Chonka sat in a toilet roll? No, it's just a big old cushion. Okay. I need this one to move forward 1.
Meow.
Meow. Yeah, the king is oddly the king sounds strange.
Meow.
Hi, Cast. Do you know how to play chess? Was that Markiplier? It was not Markiplier, no. I'm so confused with what direction pawns attack. I do not know. I think I've learned more than I was expecting to, but holy crap, yeah, it's not easy. And the rooks can go all the way across the board if you give them a line. He's doing his best, Cast. I am, but they're cats, so that makes it good. This guy should be able to move, but can't.
Meow.
Meow. I think he couldn't move because he would have gone into checkmate otherwise. Once attack 1 square diagonally, except for one obscure situation you probably will never use. Okay, you're gonna go that way. And you're gonna go that way. You'll go in there. And then you're coming over here to punch me in the face. Chess is hard. It doesn't help that I don't know how to play.
Meow.
Meow. I am increasingly confused at what direction a king can move. And whether or not he could...
Meow.
He can move in any direction. I just fed my guy to the other guy. You all saw it. I'm gonna lose again. So I can move my bishop there. Now see, he's got me there. Because if I take that guy, he then takes... I did... Okay, that time I actively fucked up. And again, I just did exactly the same thing twice. Chimken might be getting frustrated by chess chat. 1 second, let me check that nothing's on fire. He comes across... Okay. He comes out of here absolutely... Yeah, you go there. Sure. Take the bishop. Take the pawn now that the bishop is gone. Oh, the god, that one dude is winning the game. Okay, you stay there. You stay. You're all good over there. You stay there. That's fine. You go there. You go there. Okay, so I could put that bishop straight on that knight, but it will be taken by the rook. Womp womp. Or did I do it? Did I do it bad? I thought I did quite well. I thought this was going well. What are we womping? The scary thing about... Womp womp for the opponent. Okay, that's slightly better then. You die. I would have had him then, wouldn't I? No, because the other... You take him. Take his rook. It's too late. I've already moved. I'll do the rook next time. Take the rook now. Can you brute force chess? This guy just wanted to see me get licked. Cat Pope? Yep. That is a bishop. Oh. I can take his other rook. I can. Yes, I can. I was more worried about the queen on the back line. I like that they're wearing little cling film bibs. Am I just leaving her there? If I put him there...
Meow.
Move your king to the left or don't. Yeah, the queen is not...
Meow.
Meow. You're gonna move behind him. Okay, we've got rid of the queen in the most convoluted way humanly possible. Because the rook can now take the queen. That was far too much damage. Horrendous trade. Absolutely horrendous trade. Sloppy display. Then the bishop's gonna take... Shit! I keep seeing it after the fact. Okay. He's gonna take... That bishop there can take... I need to trade. Otherwise he's gonna trade back to me. I'm more confused why this bishop is doing nothing.
Meow.
Meow. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna start. We're gonna start dying again.
Meow.
Meow. Why is that rook unable to take that? Is there a limit to travel? Okay, that's fine, because the pawn can now take that guy back. I'm really sorry, but you're dead. I have this really nagging feeling that I'm going to end up in a situation
Meow.
should have moved the rook. Ah! Chat, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Meow.
Of course, good. I'd feed you the best grass. Homie's rocking the ganj!
Meow.
I can't win again. Who says I love you now? What do you mean? What's happening? I don't get it. What do you mean? I'm confused. What's happening? Well, I was the savage one? Is it savage? I don't understand it. Is it so savage? I don't understand it. Are you a perimonal Perry? You said, would you still love me if I was a worm? Oh, see, that required far too much. I'm trying to play chess, Kirst. Do not use your brain powers on me. Kirst trying to use their brain powers on me, chat. I will not stand for it. Because we have to be nice to him today. Is that why you're being nice to me today? Is that why you're being nice to me today? See, I thought you just turned over a new leaf. No, don't be silly. I'm actively going to Google step by step win chess quick. How to win chess in 10 moves. Why is chess so fucking complicated? Why is chess so fucking complicated? Win chess in the chess website. Come on, you've got this. Come on, I just want you to show me. Okay, he did that. He did that, so I can go back to the game. Chat. This is getting very technical. 1 second. Let me get rid of it. Let me get rid of this. You don't need to see the video. Chat, we're gonna do it. You and me together. We're gonna... I'm gonna put... Coach Castoni, you do not need to... my chat does not need to hear you. Okay, so what he did... I need to move you there. Guys, thank you for the contribution. I'm definitely looking up a YouTube video on how to win chess. Okay, move you there. I might be dumb. I'm definitely a little bit stupid. can't even follow a video how to win chess. If I do online PvP, is that going to go well? I don't think that's going to go well. We have to beat the campaign before we do the online PvP. Okay, so. My first instinct every time has been to break formation. That's problematic. If that pawn was one forward, I'd be able to take the bishop, but then he's going to take me, and it's this entire thing. That's gonna get the queen. I'm just gonna get queen. Yep. I felt like I was onto something with that first move. I feel like I'm onto something with that for some reason. And then take him. Why does this feel like it's a thing? I do not want to take him, and I do not want to be... Almost made the exact same mistake that I've done the last two times. We're not moving there because you will take... You'll take... You go there. Bishop to something 4. You sunk my battleship. That's good. That's a trap. If I... take him, then the queen moves there. It's better because his pawn's one forward? Question mark? And we've traded. Am I winning? I am winning. I can take that pawn. I could take that pawn. I did not see that. I need to... I did not see that. Why didn't I see that? You're just gonna come for him and then we're gonna trade. Okay, well, you're gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that, so... put you there. You're going to attack diagonally. Go there. Okay, I think the AI is starting to lose it. Or not, I take it back. But you're fine. Oh wait, no, you do that. Okay, that's threatening. He's trying to threaten me with that bishop. I'm being bishoped. That's gonna be a trade, because he's gonna... That's not a good trade. Terrible trade. Awful trade! I mean, I kind of deserve that one. You're gonna... You can't do shit where you are, in fact. Go there. Didn't even see that. It felt... Oh! Down goes the queen! This is not good chess. Okay, well, that's a trap. So... I'm gonna lose a rook or a fucking... I'm gonna lose... That was a really odd decision. Why didn't that bishop take that rook? I'm so confused why it took him that long to make that decision. I take you. That bishop is just really one man determined to kick my ass. Okay, so I have got
Meow.
a bit of a lead. The act of actually getting him into a position to checkmate him is the bit that sort of... No! He fucked that up. Shit. Well, he clearly wants me to take that so the king can take my dude. So we're not doing that. Sacrificial prawn! Can I win this? Okay. Okay, you died to that. He has no other pieces on the board. How do I lock this fucker down?
Meow.
I'm about to... rip my cock off. You go over there. And then he's just moving back and forth on that one spot.
Meow.
I'm gonna lose another... He's now gonna move diagonally to take my knight. That's another one down. I can't beat this one.
Meow. Meow.
My king can't physically get close enough to lock him out of anything. I think the kings always have to have like a one... He's going for my other pawn.
Meow.
No?
Meow.
Ads coming up in 5 minutes, chat. Yeah, he's gonna take that pawn. I can get him to this bit multiple. Okay, he's gonna take, and then we're down to 2, and then we're locked in a freaking stalemate for the rest of time. Okay, I'm rage quitting that real goddamn hard. I might have found a new rage game. I might have found a new rage game completely by accident, chat. Bear with me 1 second, I just need to strike a pose. Close enough. Chat! Thank you very much for being here, I really appreciate it. I am on holiday for the next week, so you're gonna be seeing a little bit more of me throughout the next 9 days. I have a nice holiday. Does somebody already say you can cheat in chess game with another chess game? Somebody already said you can cheat in chess game with another chess game. I'm definitely not cheating with another chess game. I can't even beat the one chess game. I don't need 2 chess games on the board. Hilarious! Thank you for the first time chat and welcome in. But we are just wrapping up. So very nice for you to be here, but I am very ragey at that shit. 9 days holiday. I have 9 days holiday. It's very exciting. You're going to be seeing some more of me. I'm going to be playing The Witcher. We're going to be getting so much side questing done. It's going to be unreal. I'm going to make a start on Soulframe. I plan to play Soulframe on Tuesday. Basically, at the beginning of the week, I said I had code for a game that I wanted to try. Turns out, I no longer want to try that game. My alternative was Soulframe, and then I took Tuesday off, and then...
He's bald and he's torturing people who have hair.
And then the cat chess game came out. Thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is appreciated. And then the cat chess game came out, and then my week was a mess. So I don't know what we're going to play tomorrow. If I go live stupid early, I might make a start on Soulframe. If I'm then done with Soulframe, we'll play The Witcher. We'll sort of play it by ear. We'll sort of play it by ear. But I really appreciate you. I feel like my brain hasn't quite been on the ball today, but this was a nice warm-up after having to take a day off in the middle of the week. I'm going to catch up on the dogs real quick so we go into the weekend as we mean to go on. This is Chauncey. That's Chauncey. Look at him. That's Chauncey. Everybody type it in chat. Chauncey. This is Chauncey. He'd like to welcome you to the Battle of the Bubbles. It's quite intense. You should leave most of the work to experts like him. This is Charleston. That's Charleston. He is not a relation of me. I'm not related to this dog. Though the likeness is uncanny. I'm not related to this dog. This is Charleston. He promises... He's having fun. He promises... Charleston is Charlie's real name. This is Charleston. He's having fun. He promises. That's just his face. This is Bond. And that's Bond. This is Bond. He was very excited for his first vet visit, but it turns out being that excited can be pretty tiring. I'm very much there for that. RightBigChimken. The Chimston Chew. If I ever get Twitch famous, and I have to come out with a line of sweets, they will be the Chimston Chews. They will all be varying flavors of something. I'm not entirely sure what they were. There's again. I feel what is the origins of the Charleston Chew? I feel like that's a thing. Isn't there a sweet called the Charleston Chew? Charleston Chew. Yes, it's a candy bar. Yeah, that's an American candy bar. Yeah, I've never had a Charleston Chew. Why do I have that in my...
Excellent.
Ignore that. Don't give that egg any... Don't... Isn't the Charleston Choo Choo a dance too? No, you're thinking, pardon me, boy. No, I'm thinking of the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Pardon me, boys, is that the Chattanooga Choo Choo? Woo, woo, track 29. Is this the end of the line? Whoever followed me, please don't leave. I don't sing all the time. I'm going to snooze the ads just real quick, and then we'll do closing messages, and I'm going to send you on your way. We might just call this stream a random write-off. I'll send you to the chicken streams. Lie, you sing always. I've sung once ever, and you weren't there. I was in a bathroom, so if you heard me, you were in a bathroom listening to me, and that's kind of weird. So yeah, plans for the weekend. I would like to do some Witcher. I would like to make a start on Soulframe. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I think I need to give chess several weeks. But if I ever have the urge to get really fucked off with something, we'll come back to this game. I would like to go on the record and say it's actually a very good iteration of... It's actually a very good iteration of chess. I'm quite surprised. Outside of the harpsichord music on the main menu, which I wish you could change or switch, unless there was a feature that I completely missed. I'm there for that. It kind of does what it says on the tin. It's cats. It's cats and it's chess. I'm just not very good at chess. And maybe Skylar needs to teach me how to play chess sometime. Chat, really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place right now, and the fact that you're alive in it is something to be massively proud of. I'm so proud of you for being alive, chat. Couple of reminders: you do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make that existence any better, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's at this point of the stream, I invite you to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. I didn't ask if there was anything I can be proud of you for today. I'm very sorry for anybody that was here at the beginning of my stream. I didn't ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for, but if there's anything I can be proud of you for, chat, please let me know. Type fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. Regardless of the harpsichord menu music, cat chess fucking it's fucking infuriating, but I had a nice time. I can sign up to Q. What is Q? Why won't you tell me what Q is? And fuck, I love Soul Frame. Coming soon tomorrow. Coming to street over the I've got a week. I'll play some Soul Frame at some point. I will. I've got something in my goddamn eye. Ah! Isn't it a music magazine? Is of all the people to sign up to a music magazine, I don't think Nats has signed up to a music magazine. But maybe you should. Maybe you'll learn something if you read a music magazine, Nats. This bit is getting really old. I'm bored of this bit already. Fucking hell, chess. Fucking hell, I have 9 days off holiday. We're gonna be streaming. And yeah, that's all the good stuff today. The negatives: fuck the Trump administration, fuck the British Labour government, fuck the Reform Party UK, fuck losing people too soon, fuck epilepsy, fuck Parkinson's disease, fuck chronic health conditions, fuck ableism, fuck transphobia, fuck JK Rowling, fuck Elon Musk, fuck trillionaires existing in 2026. I'm so tired. I'm gonna eat some toast. This was probably not a good game to try tonight. Fuck summer. I'm just a little bit irritated. I'm angry at chess. I'm angry at chess. And there's something in my eye. There's something in my eye, chat. We are going to raid you into TLB. No, I said the chicken charity, right? We're gonna throw you at the chicken charity. Go check out our Chicken Life. It is a charity stream that I throw you at every once in a while. They have various webcams. They have various footage of chickens sleeping and so on. You can interact with the chickens if you have bits. And we will try and get things back onto more of the straight and narrow tomorrow at some point when I get online. Chat. If you're no, it's not a raid message type. It's not a raid message type raid. But I will remind you, self-care is sexy in 2026. Make sure you grab your hug a loved one, sniff a beloved, grab your... I don't know what I was going to say then. Hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. Stuff and things and other stuff and things. And I will be back tomorrow. I'll see you around. Good night, I think.